Here, we are live, Andy. Hello, everyone. Good morning. I think we're live. Let's make sure we are. Hold on a second. I'm going to double check here. Double check on that Facebook and make sure. If you are here, wave your hand. Just say hi over in the box over on there. Say, you can text and say, hello, good morning. As of now, it does look like we're live, but I can't tell until you say so. Okay. Now I do want you to tell me, my mic sometimes has been a little bit soft, so I want people to tell me if my mic is not adequate. I could even go through this mic, it's a little better. But I'm going to start this morning. Andy is over here to my right. We're broadcasting from the Brattleboro, Swedesville neighborhood.
Outdoor performance venue.
Morning, Pat, Judith, Bob, Margaret, Diane, Ginny. It's good to see you all again. To see you all. We will actually see you all later, actually, a lot of you. This has been an incredible week. Believe it, I can't even believe how much like the Real Dance Musicians Week this week has been. It hasn't been as wonderful because you're not there in person, but it has been really wonderful. And we've been doing this all week, 9 a.m. Tomorrow morning we're going to be doing it at 7:45 a.m.
Ouch!
But if you don't want to get up that early, it'll be available to watch later too. You could always show up at 9 o'clock on my Facebook page or YouTube page, which we are successfully on right now, and you can watch it later. Anyway, I'm gonna play a couple of tunes. I'm gonna start with a jig and go to a reel that I think Andy knows both of them. Oh my gosh! And Karen Axelrod has shown up. This is like I feel like I'm in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood or something. This is like bicycle. Folk music, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
I feel like I'm in 4th grade when my friends used to drop by on their bikes.
Here we go. Here's a jig. This is Rose and the Heather. And then I'm going to go into, actually, let's go into Coleman's March.
Oh, nice.
Because we could just kind of mess around with that. Am I in tune? No, I'm not. Give me an A. Sorry.
This is here. We're reviewing the basics.
Would you tune that accordion, Andy?
Yeah, let me drive down to the button box. I'll be back in a couple of days.
This is what going live is all about. Impromptu jokes about messing up.
Well, the great thing about internet reality is that it's all good.
And it is sort of humidity, cool here in Brattleboro today.
I can throw more reeds on too that are all tuned to different places. That kind of covers a wider span.
In other words, Andy was saying he could turn his reeds on so that I sound less out of tune. He's gonna put his out of tune reeds on. think we had some technical difficulties there because it looked like my internet cut out for a minute, and I want to make sure that we're okay. So let's see. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, very good. It does look like we're on. Well, I'm going to do a song. We'll do a tune, a song, a tune, a song. Actually, Andy, you know this song. We could even do it the way we did it the other day. We're going to do Home. And I'm going to do this because Karen Axelrod showed up. And it's all about being home. Which she is. Oh, those tunes were Rose in the Heather and Coleman's March. Coleman's March to the Gallows, which apparently Coleman, the second tune, he wrote. People say he wrote it while he was marching to be executed with a fiddle in his hand, and I'm sure, there were recording devices available and people were notating it while it was happening, so definitely a true story. Here we go. This is a tune I wrote a while ago when I was living in Green River in Guilford, Vermont, and I was doing a lot of traveling, and I liked being home just like I do right now. So... You may go on your journey, you may travel far and wide, you may see the Taj Mahal, doesn't mean you looked inside. Close your eyes, what do you see? Open them wide, look at me. I've seen travelers with fear. It takes courage to stay right here. I got nothing against adventure, nothing against filling your mind. There are things you can't get here, that far away you can't find. But I've seen the wisest sage who never left the place of birth, and I've seen the seasoned traveler who was the biggest fool on earth. Close your eyes, what do you see? Open them wide, look at me. I see travelers with fear. It takes courage to stay right here. Stay and watch the flowers bloom. Feel sweltering heat. Watch the maple leaves change and fall. Walk upon them with your feet. Smell the snow before it comes. Watch it melt away. Feeling life sensation happens in this way. Close your eyes, what do you see? Open them wide and look at me. I've seen travelers with fear. It takes courage to stay right. Let's do two. Hunters, we are gatherers, we may roam, find our feast. As our mighty instincts face, our passions, they decrease. We may choose while we travel, with heart and soul and head. Plant your roots and bloom your buds and stay at home instead. Close your eyes, what do you see? Open them wide and look at me. I've seen travelers with fear. It takes courage to stay right here. That's so fun. I love playing with Andy.
That was really fun, and I love that song. It takes courage to stay home. We have a lot of brave people around the world right now.
Yes, we have a lot of brave people staying home right now. I just want to mention one thing. So Andy and I actually did it this past Sunday. We do this thing in Brattleboro now called Live from Brattleboro, and I'm doing it from this porch every Sunday at 6 p.m. And this Sunday, I'm going to have a fantastic fiddler named Lissa Schneckenberger playing, and we're going to have a live audience. I set up my yard so that there's no cars there and no things in the way for people to set up their chairs. So my neighborhood comes down. We had about 15, 20 people last time just hanging out in the yard, social distance, while we played a little concert. So, there's some distortion, isn't there? Okay. Al always tells us when there's a little sound stuff. So I'll try to, I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to put this up here. Turn the output down. Anyway, so Sunday at 6 from this page and from YouTube, the same thing as we're doing this week. But Liz is such a wonderful fiddler and a wonderful songwriter and activist who lives here in Brattleboro. I want to do let's do the Quebecois tunes. We're going to do Louis Cyr into Woodchoppers, which is sort of a New Englandy Quebecois thing, and then we'll do Saint Antoine. Some fiddle tunes. I'm going to do one thing. I hope it doesn't. No, I can't. Actually, I don't have to do it because I'm plugged in. I was going to turn off my... All right. Well, I'm hoping the video stops lagging, but if the audio's okay, then we're just going to go on with the show here. But here we go. Louis Cyr. I just realized I have two regional things. Andy's over there with his Boston Red Sox hat. I don't know if you noticed, but I've been wearing my Yankees hat most of the time, and he wears his Boston hat. Today I'm wearing a Montreal Expos hat, which are now the Washington D.C. team. But I have allegiance to the city of Montreal because it's such a great city, and it's in Quebec, of course. And then, of course, I've got my shirt on. If you're from North Carolina, right there, that shirt is a little place near in the Raleigh-Durham area. A really beautiful little tiny town, Saxpaw. And so many regions represented here. So I'm going to do a little song I wrote about the hecticness of life. Is that a thing? You can't say hecticness. You say hecticity. The hectitude. How do you say that? The hecknicity. Oh, heck. So this week has been like wonderful, but it's also been a total whirlwind, and I've got piles of stuff all over my house that I still need to deal with. That's not going to get dealt with for the next week or two anyway. And so
you're trying to make up new words, but I hate it when people verb nouns.
And he hates it when we verb nouns. So this song is about piles of stuff. That's what it's about. So it's miles and miles and miles and miles of piles. Oh, chop wood, carry water. Yeah, we know because we know we ought to maintain. Gotta get ready for the rain. If you don't keep going, gonna get sky high. Life sits still as the day goes by. Piles high, and I don't ask why. Just keep moving until I die. Miles and miles and miles and miles of piles. Miles and miles and miles and miles of piles. Oh, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, bleary-eyed, groggy, and a splash my face. Look around, empty bottles, face cream, samples and examples all over the place. Hair in the kitchen, dishes in the sink, wash and shuffle, move and hustle. It's enough to drive a man to drink, but I can't ask more, I gotta hustle. Miles and miles and miles and miles of piles. Miles and miles and miles and miles of piles. Ain't riding jet, it's a city bus. No use complaining cause we got us. Eagle flies on Friday, bills on Monday. Somewhere in between we'll have a fun day. 2 steps back, 2 steps ahead, just enough for the weekly bread. I took a vow to this, we're wed, we'll file type, jump in bed. Miles and miles and miles and miles of piles. Miles and miles and miles and miles of piles. Oh, I'm so fond of Marie Kondo. Take my keys, put them where they go. Piles grow and 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 grow. Grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. Chop wood, carry water. Yeah, we know because we know we ought to maintain. Gotta get ready for the rain. If you don't keep going, gonna get sky high. Life sits still as the day goes by. Piles high, I don't ask why. Just keep moving until I die. Miles and miles and miles and miles of piles. Miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. of piles.
We can all relate to a song like that.
We can all relate, huh? All right, so can we still be heard out there? It's such a weird thing, you know. You kind of say, I think we could still be heard out there. I think we're still there, and so you continue to just make all sorts of gushing comments at us, saying how wonderful we are. No, we'll continue to say that to you. Let's do. I want to do a waltz. And do you know Finienta?
Yeah, sort of.
All right. This is.
It may come back. I'll be tasteful.
Be tasteful. This is it's a
D minor,
Finnish
I
waltz. Oh, let's check that tuning on the mandolin actually here. Wow.
It's been damp here in Brattleboro.
Yeah, it has been. So while I'm tuning here, I'll say that 12:30 is our workshop today. You could still join. It's the kind of thing you could just come in and join, and it's not a no cost obligation. Just let us know and we'll tell you the link for the Zoom. And we're teaching some jigs and reels and some accompaniment, and with some Betsy Branch, who's an awesome, incredible fiddler from Portland, and Sue Songer, you might know, who published the Portland collection, and me and Andy, who's sitting right over here. I'll put the camera on for our last tune, but he hasn't done his makeup yet. You know, he always. His hair looks great though.
My hat is definitely helping with the hair.
Oh. All right. We got a couple more. I got a text from Betsy Branch. I just want to say, oh, she said the sound is good. All right. Yay. Aw. All right. So I'm gonna do one more song and then a final tune. I'm gonna go over a little overtime, but we started a little bit late. I'm gonna do a song I wrote about kissing. This is a song.
Is that still permissible in Brattleboro?
Great. This is. We can only dream about this. Karen just put on her mask as a prophylactically so that I wouldn't rush her. I wrote this because I used to sing a lot with some of you might know Anna Patton and Erica Morse, Naomi Morse. Naomi used to teach in Dance Musicians Week, we used to have a band called Housetop, and we were putting out an album, and they said, Peter, you should write a song for the album. And I said, well, what should you write a song about? And I said, I'll write a song, but I have to have a topic. I love having topics when I write a song, and I think it was Anna who said, write it about kissing, and so I wrote this song. Now that we're parting, no love is lost, not singing love ballads, not one letter tossed. But oh, when we met, I was gesturing Karen because she's stopping the mailman. But oh, when we met, damn, when we met, you puckered those lips, I'll never forget. Now I've been in love many times, in fact my desire to move on remains intact. But now that we're through, I must beg of you, oh please may I have just one more kiss, 'cause that's about all I miss. The way you move your lips, and when you sigh, your magic can melt any guy or any girl, yeah. One more smooch, that's the good stuff, it ain't no hooch. I'll get down on my knees and I'll beg you please, just give me one more kiss. Oh, one more time, before you leave it all behind. Why don't you say what the heck, one more peck, if you don't, you will leave me a wreck. I'm not asking for you back, all I want is one more smack. Yes, I want the sensation of your salutation, just give me one more kiss. Now we had a season of love, 80s rock ballads, Chardonnay, Caesar salads, holding hands, Sundays in bed, and it all went straight to my head. 'Cause then the clouds rolled in, you flipped the switch, you read the last rites, you dug the ditch. But it all boils down to this, just give me one more kiss. Oh! Now we had a season of cheer, sipping lattes al fresco, drinking microbrewed beer. I put up with your chick flicks and your taste in design, and now you say you're not mine. I'm not asking for you back, all I want is one more smack. Yes, I want a sensation of your salutation, just give me one more, give me one more, give me one more kiss.
Very good.
All right, I'm gonna actually position the camera so that you can see both me and Andy. And oh, we got a kiss. We're gonna end with we're gonna do Scully's, Temperance, and then Patty on the Railroad.
Yeah,
so oh, I didn't mean, you know, I never turned off the thing that says, I gotta turn this off. It's one thing. It says tunes coming at 9 a.m. I should have turned that off. Now that I see it. Let's see. Boop. There it goes. Our last tune, we don't have the excessive text on the screen. Sorry. Play a little bit, Andy. We'll position this.
All right. I don't know how you do all the technology, the tuning, the jokes, the song composition. The dishes.
Oh, the dishes, the piles of stuff that. So we're gonna end with this little set of fiddle tunes to get us ready for our workshop this afternoon. Scully's Reel, Temperance, Patty on the Railroad. These are good contra dance tunes.
Yeah. Hit it.
How does it go? Oh yeah. Okay.